So this isn't to say that you need to start wearing a leotard and cape when you negotiate, but whenever you want to do on your own time, that's your business. There may be times when having a cloak of invisibility would come in handy, or the ability to shoot lasers out of our eyes when dealing with especially difficult characters. But these aren't the type of superpowers I'm talking about today, rather unfortunately, I guess. Instead, we're talking about negotiation superpowers. You see, when I ask people to describe what a negotiator is, who a negotiator is, they very rarely ever describe the beautiful, loving face that stares back at them in the mirror. Instead, they describe someone older, someone really corporate, someone in a stuffy suit, someone who's usually really like red-faced and sweaty and angry. They don't feel like they fit the mold of what a negotiator is. And that may be true. You don't fit the mold. Thank heavens you don't fit the mold. But that doesn't mean you can't be a great negotiator. The key to that is figuring out what your negotiation superpower is. Now, this is the special, innate, just natural within you skill set or group of talents that will help you navigate negotiations to get your best results. And everyone has a different one. That's the great thing about it. So my special negotiation superpower is that I can take really large amounts of super scrambled spaghetti information and see the important pieces in it. I can look at a whole array of information, and the juicy bits, the important bits, will start popping up to me so I can put them together in a strategy. It's pretty cool when it happens. Yours might be completely different from that. Some examples of negotiation superpowers could be relationships. Maybe you are an absolute ace at building relationships. People like you, people trust you, people open up to you. That's your superpower. It could be communication. Maybe you choose just the perfect right word in a situation, or have an amazing turn of phrase for how to express a difficult concept, or to convince someone that your idea is the right idea. Language is your superpower. Creativity is an amazing negotiation superpower. When everyone else in the room is stuck looking at the same one idea and feeling like they're hitting their heads against the wall, your brain's coming up with 101 different ways that you can navigate that situation, that you can come up with a new solution. Amazing creativity. Numbers are another superpower. Some of you guys out there, it's like a beautiful mind in there. You've got all the numbers going on, you have all the calculations. You can make a spreadsheet sing. You can make those numbers tell a story in a negotiation and use that as your leverage to get people on side with you. Now, a really amazing negotiation superpower, and I think it's one that all of us will have to some extent, is resilience. It's not giving up when we hear a no. You might be someone who's got knocked down 9 times, you're always getting up that 10th time. You keep bouncing back, you have an incredible inner strength that allows you to handle any difficult situation that comes your way. So, I have worked with over 1,300 people, 1,301 with you here with me today. And every single person I have ever worked with has a negotiation superpower, and you are no different. So your homework this week is to figure out what your superpower is. I want you to think about the tasks that you do with ease, the things that just seem to come so naturally to you as talents. I also want you to consider which of those tasks you really love doing, because you may be fabulous at something, but if you hate it, maybe we won't call that your superpower. Now, if you're stumped and you're kind of thinking, oh no, I'm not good at anything, one, I call bullshit. You're definitely good at something. You're definitely amazing at something. So if you're stumped, I want you to contact 3 people who know you best. Could be a best friend, could be a family member, could be a colleague at work, and ask them what they think you're best at. What is your top talent when it comes to the work that you do or to interacting with people? Now, this could be, instead of asking, because sometimes that can be nervous, so I would always encourage you to make the ask, just think about the thing that people keep asking you to help them with. You know how it gets really annoying when people keep asking you for help, even though you're a sweetheart, you always say yes? There's something that people keep coming to you for. For me, I realized that my superpower was seeing those bits of strategy, because people would come to me with a hot mess and ask for my help in finding a path forward through the jumble. So That is your challenge for the week. Tap into what your negotiation superpower is. What are you best at naturally? What do you actually love to do? What do people keep coming to ask you for? And if you can't think of those, actually go out there and ask people for their feedback. Is it communication, relationships, numbers, resilience, creativity? I know you have one. In the comments below, let us know what it is. Got it? Good. See you next time.